Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Your Time to Shine, a radio show designed to help you explore your own divine gifts. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for being here with me this evening. We are in Chinese New Year, the year of the wood dragon, and lots of fire with this new Chinese zodiac sign. I don't know if you have all been feeling it, but from the beginning of the year, I've been feeling it with all the different things that have been going on in the world, the volcanoes and the earthquakes. Seems like there's been more activity than normal. So there is, the fire sign, the dragon, which happens to be one of my spirit guides. I have a spirit guide that is a dragon, and he is fabulous. I love connecting with him and chatting with him. So, welcome to the year of the dragon. And I'm looking forward to this year. Lots of changes, but lots of really good things too. So, looking forward to seeing what is going to happen in this new year. And it's interesting that I picked some cards. I said, okay, what does my audience need to know tonight? And I got three cards. One, uh, so I got these from my angel deck, and in a nutshell, the three cards that I picked for you all who are listening tonight is that you are the end of a cycle in your life, and it's now time to open to divine guidance to find out what your next step is. And then the third one was caution is warranted. You need to look deeper into this situation before proceeding. So, wow, some exciting things for some of you out there with new beginnings. When one door closes, another one opens, right? And you're on that edge of looking to see what it is next that is your next step. And maybe the opportunity that you're thinking is coming to you that is for you, you need to just stop and take a little harder look at it as it, it looks like it could be the right thing for you, but feel into it. Is it really the right thing for you to do? Maybe it's timing, right? Maybe it is the situation that is right for you, but the divine timing is off. And that can make all the difference in the world of how a situation comes to you, how that situation plays out. It's really important that the divine timing is there, because if the divine timing isn't right, even though it's the perfect opportunity or the perfect situation, you might find that it doesn't go as smoothly or as easily as if you waited, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks, maybe a month, maybe a year, right? Whatever that looks like for you. So do take a look at what that opportunity is that's coming forth for you. So you may be asking right now, well, how do I know that these cards are for me? Right? If it's resonating with you, if it's making the hair stand up on your arms, if you're feeling this little pinch in your gut, if you're just getting this overwhelming knowing feeling, then these cards are for you. These are signaling what it is that you need to do um, in knowing about what is the right opportunity for you. But knowing that your angels and your guides, your loved ones, creator, they're all here to help you and to guide you, right? You just need to be able to ask for the help that is needed at the time. And they'll show it to you, right? They'll show you what that roadmap is, what that sign is that you need to follow and take action on. And sometimes you're just going to know, right? Sometimes you just know, oh, I have to take action on this and it has to be now, right? Those are all of those gut intuitions that we all get. And it's important that when you get those, that you act on them, because especially if they keep coming back to your thought processes. Oh, I really should, send out that resume. And maybe a day goes by and you don't send it out and you're thinking about, wow, do I really want to do that? Right? But then you get that push. Hey, you should send that resume out. Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I really should probably send that resume out. It's been sitting on my desk now for a day, 2 days. Don't do it. And it comes up again. These are all signs, right? Just that feeling, that antsy feeling that you may get, and saying, I really feel like I need to send this resume out. I don't know why, right? That is a sign. That is a pure sign that someone is tapping you on the shoulder saying, you really need to do this. It is in your best interest to do this. And that's how you know when it's a sign, because it will keep coming back to you. It will keep coming to the forefront of your thoughts, your feelings, maybe conversations that come up. They'll all be right there. And until you take action on it, it's going to keep coming back and keep coming back, right? It's just that little nudge that everybody is giving you, all your team on the other side is giving you, saying, hey, you need to do this. It's a good thing to do, right? So listen to those little nudges. I know you think, oh, it's just, that's just my head thinking that I need to do that. Well, it's possible. But if it was you or your head thinking about this, you would think about it once and it would go away. But if it keeps coming back, that's the sign that you need to listen to. Okay. So, pretty exciting for some of you out there with new opportunities coming in, one door closing, another door opening, and, looking for those signs and asking for the guidance. So, good luck out there. I know you guys are going to do great. It's exciting, could be scary sometimes when you have a door closing and another one opening. It could be huge opportunities. And sometimes we don't feel like we're ready for them. But believe me, somebody on the other side thinks that you are absolutely ready to do that and take the step. So take it. All right. We are going to head to the phone lines right now. We've got Jane in Sheffield, Ohio. Good evening, Jane, and welcome to Your Time to Shine.
Hello. Thank you for your time.
Well, thank you for calling in. What can we do for you this evening?
Well, I guess I was just wanting to know if maybe there was some messages or anything like that for me from the other side.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Let me tune in here just a moment. And as I do this, there'll just be a little moment of silence, and then I will be right back with you, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Um, Jane, what I'm being shown is that your spiritual path is really starting to unfold for you. Your intuition, your insightfulness, it's like all of your senses are heightened, and you're starting to really open up and really start to understand all that's going on around you. Um,
That makes sense.
yeah, and so it feels like too what they're showing me is that you're opening up to some healing. Uh, let me see, hold on. That you're opening up to some healing modalities that are you're thinking, I wonder what that's all about, right? It's like the child who is opening up to everything and they're like, "Oh, I wonder what that is. I wonder what that is," right? So they're showing me that you're kind of opening up to all these different possibilities, and it's very exciting. And they're very excited that you're opening up to everything and you're questioning things, right? Questioning things
Yeah.
in your own life, questioning things in general, like how does this all work, right? So as you open up more and more, you're going to be running into more and more people who are going to help you on this journey and help you on this path to answer some of those questions and to guide you into some of these great things that you're looking at.
Okay. That does make a lot of sense. This past year, I've been really going through it. Lost my oldest son last February, and it's been awful. And
I'm so
before that,
sorry.
I was oh thanks. Before that, I was under a massive amount of stress. Working with my dad, and that's just been a whole nother issue. And it seemed like during that time that I was with my dad over there, it seemed like all of my intuitions and everything like that. I used to be real sharp. I used to be real sharp, and I mean, I could see, well, I could hear the spirits when I was little and stuff, and it was going okay. And then, like, I guess I got overwhelmed with stress, and they all just started fading away. And
Hmm.
then I I walked away from that shop. I walked away from all of that, and then started getting it back a little bit, and boom, I lost my son, and it's just gone. And it seemed like the other day, somebody got reached out to me and delivered a message to me that couldn't be explained away. And it seemed like ever since then, I can feel myself trying to heal some.
Yes.
So when you mentioned the healing, it's like, yeah, okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
and things
Absolutely.
might start coming back.
Absolutely, they will. Absolutely, they will. So, when you're under a lot of stress like that, or you have a traumatic experience, both of those triggers actually can can throw you into the realms of spirituality, right? When you start to open up to all the possibilities. And this just kind of happens, right? It's not anything that you say, oh, well, now I'm going to be open up to seeing and hearing spirit. No, it doesn't really, it can work that way. But more than usual, it's like when we've gone through something like that, right? And you when you go through those experiences, know that you probably will kind of shut down because you're really trying to heal yourself and console yourself on a human level, and you're trying to figure it all out, right? You're trying to figure out
Yeah,
what happened, why, and all of this, right? And as you start to come out of that peace, then that's when everything starts to open up again. And when it opens up
yeah,
again, it's like, wow, it really opens up. And so they're showing me this is exactly what's going on with you. Like when it comes back, it's going to be like one day you wake up and you go, whoa, wait a minute. What just happened? What light just went on? And so they're saying when that happens, embrace it. Just embrace it. And you are supposed to be doing light worker work. And
Yeah.
your son
Yeah.
on the other side is your biggest fan. I'm telling you right now. He's over there on the other side cheering you on and saying, "Oh, yes, let's do this. Let's do this together."
I was told before. I had an. I have a cousin in Missouri. He's a shaman, and he's pretty much told me exactly what you said. When you heal from this, it's going to be wonderful for you, and that I'll be able to touch many people, like thousands of people, in a positive way.
Ah,
And he's told me a couple years ago that I'm a healer, and it's like
yes.
I don't know what to do. And he's like, oh, it's not just laying hands on people and expecting them to be
No.
healed. He said it's different than that.
Yeah, it's
And
very different.
yeah,
Yeah.
I had the
It,
gift that I could look into people's past with their permission.
yes.
I had that. I still do, but it's like you said, shut down. And I guess that's a healer's gift. And I was learning how to do all that, and everything just
Yeah.
challenging.
I'm hearing Akashic records. I'm hearing Akashic records. If you don't know anything about that, you might look into that and see if it rings a bell with you. But you need to take the time to be able to heal and to grieve. And as you do that, you are going to heal and you're going to heal yourself. And as you heal yourself, then you can heal others, right? And it's so much more than like your cousin said, other than laying your hands on somebody. You can be that
Yeah,
person just by being, right? By being in the room or speaking and talking to them. There's so many ways that we can heal people that, it's like the world is our oyster, right? There's just so many ways. And so I agree wholeheartedly. It's exactly what I'm being shown is that you're going to be doing a lot of healing, not only for yourself, but for others as well. And you're going to be changing lives. And
that's good.
that's just an amazing, it's an amazing feeling. Take it, take it from me as a healer. It is a real amazing feeling to be able to do that and to help people in their lives.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. But you do need to take some time to, to be that human person and be able to grieve. And they're saying, don't worry, it's all going to come back. So don't get worried that none of this is going to come back to you because it's going to come back and you're going to feel like it never really went away, which it didn't. It's just being quiet for right now. Um,
Yeah.
a- and then when you do, it's going to be game on. Let's go.
Oh no.
Well, when you have this and it's like all of a sudden you got the sign that says open for business, you can't ever shut it off.
Oh
So,
my gosh, I know. I know. I had something kick a door open on me right in the middle of dinner with my new sister-in-law, and that was interesting.
yep, someone trying to get your attention. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
you're so very welcome. The best to you.
Thank you.
All right. Next, we have Cheryl in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Sharon, I apologize for that.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm here.
How are you, Sharon?
I'm great.
Good. What can I do for you this evening?
Well, it just came all of a sudden. I was not expecting this. I thought, oh, somebody's reaching out. So maybe you can tell me. I'll let you just read because I really don't have any major questions. I think Spirit always knows what they need to do. So for chosen
Okay.
one, so I don't really have questions yet.
Okay, perfect.
Well,
Well,
I'll put it to you this way: I do, but it's all on a romantic level. It's not, it's crazy stuff. Anyway,
okay. That's, you know what? And that's okay. I mean, you can ask those questions, most definitely. Um, so let me tune in, and see what, um, Spirit has to say, and I'm gonna just take a moment of silence here to do that, and then I'll be right back with you.
okay.
Okay. All right. Sharon, the first thing that I was seeing for you is, you sitting, and looking up at the stars, and gazing at the stars. And I just kept hearing the song, Wishing Upon a Star, right? And just having that look in your eye where everything is fantastic. You're doing a little daydreaming, and you're just taking it all in, right? Um, I feel like you are wishing upon a star, that there are that you've got this little list, not very many things on your list they're showing me. But there's a few things that you're like, okay, let's do this. Let's get this out there. This is what I'm looking for right now. And then the next thing they showed me was, two people holding hands, coming together. Um, so, I'm not sure. They didn't show me. So I don't know if you have somebody in your life right now, or you have somebody coming into your life that you haven't met yet. But there's definitely something coming in with relationships, and, meeting somebody new, right? And taking that walk in life. Um, are there a couple things on your list that you're like, okay, this is my wish list. Let's get moving on this.
Well, I'm old, so I mean, I'll be 59 this year, so I've seen a lot. And so that's why I guess there's not a lot of things on my list because I realize a lot of things aren't what they really are meant to seem to be in life. So
Yeah.
there's there would be three things. Now, and I'll say this, and a lot of people may not agree with this, but it's a long story. I am married, but that has nothing to do with the other party the involvement. I actually stay in a separate room. I've been married since I've been 20. Blah blah blah. I went through abuse. My parents died when I was young. I could go on and on about. I'm a Scorpio, so I know about transformation at the beginnings and the ends constantly happening to me all the time. But anyways, so they're silly things. Well, one of them's not. I need to. I've already got my real estate license, and I feel scared to start that. It's costly, being that when you go into it, a long periods of time, especially with nothing on the market and interest rates being higher, it's a difficult situation to do right now. But I'm a little bit paranoid about marketing on YouTube and all these crazy things that you have to do to get the business. But I need to do that. That would be one thing, be successful in that. The other thing would be there's this person that I know that I truly believe is my twin flame, and I would like to reconnect with that, which we did talk yesterday a little bit. He's in Florida right now, but anyway, I'm in North Carolina. His mail is still coming here, but I swear he's my twin flame. I love Virgos. Anyway, and the next thing is really superficial. Uh, I will be needing a new car because I commute a lot. I have a lot of mileage. I have a Mercedes now, but it's an older one. But I want a Genesis car, the sports one. And those are the
Uh-huh.
only three things that I can think of. Everything else is good. Uh,
Yeah. Yeah, that's fantastic. They were showing me that, there wasn't really that much on the list, right? There were just some things that you were looking, were looking to acquire and obtain. And so, they are recognizing that, right? So what they're saying is, yep, we see your list, we see that, and we're working on that for you, right? So
oh,
um, they they're showing me that you just need to continue moving forward in the direction that you're going, because that is the direction, right? They're bringing me back to the cards that I pulled for the audience this evening. I don't know if you heard. I pulled three cards,
no, I
and
didn't.
one is that you're at your end of a cycle in your life, right? So that whole thing of like when one door closes, another one opens. And
Mm-hmm.
they're also, they're saying, use your angels and your guides to help you bring in those things, right, that you're needing to do. And then they're also saying that, look closely at some of your fears with doing this with work, okay, because that's really what they are, is they're just fears, and you can get past
Right.
that, and you can get through that, okay. So Sharon, we are coming down to the last few seconds of our show, so I'm going to have to say goodnight, but I want to say thank you so much for calling in, and I hope this has been helpful.
Okay. Thank you.
You're very welcome. All right, that does it for me, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening tonight. I wish you all a very good night. If you would like to get in touch with me and have a personal reading or healing session, please reach out to me at www.wingsofsoulswithjulie.com. Have a wonderful evening, everyone, and we'll see you next week.